All right, this is 3 Minutes with Melissa. Right on. So you kind of know the drill by now. Before coronavirus, COVID-19, quarantine, all that mess, before we got into the situation we're in, what would you say you spent most of your time doing outside of, work stuff?
When school ended and work stuff was finished, then it was either Haley or JD, whichever sports season was in season. It was running them back and forth. And I have extra jobs, so I do those in the evenings. So I do my adjunct faculty stuff in the evenings.
Right on.
So boring things.
Yeah, running like a taxi and extra work. Right on.
Yes.
So what have you been doing now? Like, how have things changed since Rona?
I am staying up much later. So
That's very different for you.
Very. If you ever go on a mission trip or a service with me, I am like 8:30. I start winding down. 9 o'clock, my face shuts off. 10
Kids
o'clock.
Camp, she doesn't go play games with
I'm
us.
just grumpy. By 11 o'clock, I just do my thing. So I'm staying up much later because I can sleep like till 7:30 or 8, but I still, that's late.
Yeah.
So, there's a lot of working out at our house right now.
Okay.
So, and I do it like mine and then a little with Haley, and then JD makes fun of me so I can't work out with him. But, there's a lot of working out, and Haley pools every day. Like, that's a verb. She pools. Yes.
Okay.
So whatever it is that we do around and at the pool.
Like swimming.
Yes, but
just in the pool.
The pool in general. She pools. There's a schedule. Yeah, there's lots of cooking, 3 meals a day, and lots of pooling. That's not normal.
Yeah. Who do you want to play you in the role of your life?
Haley May.
Really?
Yes.
That's not what I was expecting.
Well, I couldn't come up with a real answer, of someone I could think of, and so then I was like, she's my mini-me in so many ways that I think it's her.
So I've told Joe this, and I don't know if I've really told anybody else this. You sound a lot like Carmen Diaz to me. Cameron Diaz.
Yes.
Cameron Diaz. What?
It's Cameron.
Cameron. Anyway, you sound a lot like her to me. I thought you were going to say that because you knew that already, but obviously you didn't.
No.
What's something that you feel silly stupid doing? It's hard to embarrass you.
Yeah, I don't get embarrassed very easily. I actually sent my sister a video last night of myself feeling very silly because I feel you can't challenge me. Like, if you dare me to do something, I'm going to do it. Yeah. And there was this stretch where you fold yourself in half, and Haley is videoing me trying, and I'm like, my pants are slipping. I can't. I felt very silly trying to do that. I flex in the mirror. I feel a little silly. I feel a little silly doing that, but JD always says I don't have muscles, and I know I work out, so
that's the thing, I really do.
So I'll be like, is it there today? Do I have one? And then you gotta hold it the right direction.
Learn something new every day.
I try.
Like, there is a thing, bodybuilders genuinely do that, but I've never would have
40 plus moms. I'm like, is there a tricep?
Are the veins popping out of your neck and stuff?
No, it's not like full body poses. It's just did I make a muscle there? Did I make a muscle there? I just try. Yeah. Is it there?
Okay. Besides that one, what's your favorite joke to tell?
Okay. I've got a lead in. Okay. What do Brandon Powell and cows have in common?
I don't know.
They're all good at everything they do. Now here's the joke. Why are cows good at everything they do?
Because they're like Brandon Powell.
Because they're all outstanding in their fields.
That was a good one. As soon as you started saying, I was like, I've somewhat heard this part before.
Outstanding in their fields. That's a good one. What does the sassy cow sing in the barnyard?
I don't know.
My milkshake brings out the voice in the barn.
That's good.
You're welcome. I can do cow jokes all day.
So cow jokes are your favorite?
Cow jokes, dog jokes, fish jokes.
Right on.
Yeah, animals. They're clean.
What do you and Olaf have in common?
Olaf?
Yeah.
Lack of self-awareness.
Yeah, I can see that.
Is that a thing?
Sure.
Everybody else sees that is not a thing, but Olaf is like,
you shouldn't be doing this.
That's how I feel when I play sports. I can.
Yeah.
Lack of self-awareness.
Right on. That is fitting. actually, I would say.
It's true.
What makes you feel accomplished, to somewhat shift gears?
Finishing things. Like I have to-do lists and I make check marks and I rewrite them if they get too messy.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
getting
kind of been
stuff
a
done.
common thing with everyone.
Yeah, I'm very task oriented.
Who makes you laugh the most?
My immediate family, any of them can make me laugh all the time. My husband and I, he can just look at me and we die.
Yeah.
And my sister, all those, anybody you have inside jokes with. And also Luke Wilson. Gosh, he is funny. Yeah, no, my family can make me laugh. At times you're not supposed to laugh, you know?
That's the worst.
And you're like, Yeah, when we have more than 3 minutes, I have a great story about Eddie and I ruining someone's wedding because we couldn't stop laughing.
Comedy or drama?
Comedy.
For sure.
All those reasons.
Why would you not? Who or how do you like being encouraged?
Action. So I want to say words of affirmation because I remember hurtful words. I do. But I think I've had enough people say nice things that didn't mean anything in the end if there wasn't action behind it. So I think service. When someone just out of kindness does something for you without being asked, that is very loving to me.
With you. What spiritual habit do you struggle with most?
I have two. One is being still, listening in prayer. And part of it is that task-oriented, I'm done. Luke's hungry.
Sure.
But I have a hard time staying still, shutting things down. The hyperactivity, the got stuff to do gets in the way.
Yeah.
And then the other is it's being judgmental, and I mean it in love because again that rule follower, teacher, task one. I what I mean is God has a way for you to work through this. Let me teach you it. But how it comes out is, what were you thinking? And then that comes across as really, so I struggle in leading with love.
Don't understand that at all. What personal spiritual habit are you most proud of?
Pride is a sin.
Okay.
I
love who God made when He made me.
I'm fairly disciplined. I love to in study. I love to search, and so reading the Word is not hard for me. Memorizing it word for word and where it is, that's hard for me. But just reading it and reading it again and reading how that goes together and learning something new.
One thing with that, we've talked about this before too, but reading it, the Word talks about hiding it in your heart. You might not know exactly where it's at, but in conversation, you're able to use Scripture. But it takes you spending time with it, and not just like you said, just reading it, but studying it, digging deeper, finding out what it means. What's your favorite Bible verse and why?
It is, while we were still sinners, Christ died for us, because I need that reminder of grace. Because I'm a task person, and you tell me to do it, and I've already done it because you told me to do it. And I can't ever be good enough. I can't ever do enough. And so I always need that reminder, that daily, you can't fix yourself, stop trying. He loved you before, before you even started trying. You don't have to try so hard.
That's awesome.
Yeah, grace.
Well, there it is. 3 minutes, probably a little bit more, with Melissa.
It was the story, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. It happens. Pause. Tell us.
So,
I'll just cut this part
in
out
an Episcopal church, when they say amen, they mean to be continued, not the end. And so we're standing there praying, and they're like, amen. And we're the only ones. And then but they do it over and over and over. So about the third or fourth time, we got the giggles. And the whole rest of the service, we're like,
that's awesome. So since we're telling stories, I'm gonna tell you one real quick where I laughed when I shouldn't have. We were at my Uncle Rufus's funeral.
And his name is Rufus.
That in itself was funny.
Right?
We're at Uncle Rufus's funeral, and this lady walks out. So me and my cousins, Mitchell, he's got he's one of 5 brothers. He's got 4 brothers. So we're all sitting out in the hallway, and this lady walks by, looks down at Chad, who's the oldest one, and says, "It's okay, baby. Rufus is gonna be all right." And so we're like, we're at a funeral, he's dead. Hopefully that means he's going to heaven. Anyway, I don't know. So he says, or someone says, yeah, or why, or something like that. And she says that he just leaned up and told me. And so the look on my face was like, he just leaned up and told, like, this ain't okay. And so everyone had the same thing. We erupt in laughter.
Because you all had the same reaction.
Like, he shouldn't be leaning up. I'm not going in there if he's leaning up talking to people. You know what I mean? That's not a thing. So then, if you know my dad, he's kind of a stern, straight-laced kind of guy. He walked in and everybody's supposed to be quiet. We're at a funeral. You don't laugh at a funeral. Oh, yeah.
And you're all laughing. And you laugh loud, too.
I can't help. Yeah, it's the thing. Even since I was a little kid.